Hey Sopranos fans, this is Rodney Pearson kicking out another Sopranos video, and this video is pretty simple. It's just going to show that Rhiannon is the setup girl, no doubt about it. Let's get started.
Capo di tutti capi.
What's that mean?
How old are you?
20.
Shut up.
15.
What a little slut she is. There's more.
Down to my crib and get more twisted, if that's possible.
15-year-old girl with a drink in her hand going uptown to a guy's house at 15. And look at what she's doing when she gets to the guy's apartment. She makes her initial appearance in The Sopranos in the Johnny Cakes episode. Next, she appears in episode 11, Cold Stones. It's just a quick scene, but it continues to show that she's a little slut. 15 years old, drinking liquor.
I give up. That's the hardest thing about skateboarding.
Tell me your parents are gay.
Scantily clad. Where are her parents?
Signore. So you were going out for dinner?
Half dressed, drunk, feet up on the furniture. No couth whatsoever. This is still the Cold Stones episode. And this is new evidence that proves Rhiannon is the setup girl.
What Phil cares about his fucking money? It's got that wire room in Sheepshead Bay, right? Our guys have seen it. Yeah.
So the next episode she's in is Kaisha. Sheepshead Bay. Take a look at this. And who's in the window? Sheepshead Hair Design. And look who's in the window. There's no other picture, folks. There's a million pictures they could put there, but it's the Rhiannon picture. See, these are major clues, folks, that cannot be ignored. Now, this episode is episode 12 in season 6, season 6A, okay? Now, we go to season 6B, and we go through all of these episodes, okay? And we don't see Rhiannon again until episode 20. That's all the way at the end, okay? Now, before we go to episode 20, we're actually going to go to episode 19, okay? The Second Coming. Because the Second Coming, even though Rhiannon isn't in this episode, the episode is talking about her. David Chase is famous for foreshadowing, and that's what he does here. He foreshadows Rhiannon, and this is proof positive right here. The Second Coming Celtic Revival. We all know that Rhiannon is a Celtic name. So that's it right there. So to get deep into this, check out these videos. You see these thumbnails? You're looking at the right videos. Click on them. Okay, now let's get back to it. So the next time you see that pic is here. And every time you see the pic, it's in relation to New York with the big time guys. The first time you saw it, it was with Phil, the boss. And the next time you see it is with his top lieutenant and the hit squad. There's more. So before we see her on the wall, she makes her triumphant return at the mental hospital.
Rhiannon?
AJ?
And look at her now. They rebranded her. Now she's not the slutty girl. But don't you believe it? And she's 16 years old. It's a year later.
Yeah, I guess.
Want me to show you? Take a look at this. She was introduced in the Johnny Cakes episode, which aired on April 30th, 2006. Okay? Now, she was 15 on the Johnny Cakes episode. So let's just scroll down. And now we're at the Blue Comet. And this episode was June 3rd, 2007. Over a year later. So it's obvious if she was 15 then, she's 16 now. There's something about this kid. When she shows up, violence follows. Everything just blows up around Rhiannon. Let's take a look. She makes her return in the Blue Comet episode. And look what happens. Look what happens. The violence continues in this episode. Goodbye, Bobby. Nice to know you. Seal is next. But it's more than that. Everything blows up around Rhiannon. Let's go back to the Kaisha episode. Remember what happened? I'm going to refresh your memory. A blow up. Rhiannon is part of a blow up again.
Wow.
At least my gas tank was practically empty.
These are clues, folks.
Supply the planet.
We cannot forget about Phil. He not only gets shot in the head, but his head blows up. Just like the salon and just like that car. Listen for the crack. That's a blow up. Here's Tony. And there's the hitman. When the guy went into the bathroom, he went in there just like Michael Corleone to pick up a sawed-off shotgun and come out blasting. It was in there waiting for him, just like Mike. This scene right here proves how small a sawed-off shotgun is and how easily concealed it is. See? Look at what happens here. Tony rushes back to the car, goes into his console, and pow! Gets a sawed-off shotgun. It's not big, folks. It's not really big. See what I mean? Easily can be concealed in a plastic bag in the top of a toilet. Easily. So the guy gets it, walks out, and pow! Tony's head is splattered. Look, you can see his tongue. You can see his nasal passages. That's what happened to Tony Soprano. A sawed-off shotgun blew his head up. It had to be like that because of what happened to Phil. This is the mob. You don't just kill a guy. It has to be payback. It has to be worse than what the other guy got. The other guy got his head smashed in front of his wife and grandchildren. So they had to do it in front of Tony's family, but worse. And you know, the catalyst to all of this is Rhiannon. Everything blows up when she's around. This is proof positive. No other individual was connected to New York and to Tony Soprano's family, except Rhiannon. This closes the case on Rhiannon. Yes, this closes the book once and for all on Rhiannon. She is like a cat in the night. She is the darkness. She's the setup girl. No doubt about it.